furniture in Montecito as Charles sets up an empty house for Harry to come back to the UK alone. Prince Harry, who moved to the US with his wife Meghan Markle after quitting the royal job in 2020, could be welcomed by King Charles III if he returns as a full-time working royal. Angela Levin, the author of Camilla, From Outsider to Queen Consort, claims, "Well, I'm sure King Charles would like for the Duke to return, because he's always loved Harry, and if you're a father, you'll always love your child, even if you don't like what they're doing." Recently, in 2 upcoming television interviews, Prince Harry is speaking out about his and Meghan Markle's decision to step back as working royals, why he believes silence is betrayal, and what he says about reconciliation with his father King Charles and brother Prince William. As promotion begins for the January the 10th release of his memoir Spare, both the British outlet ITV and CBS News 60 Minutes are sharing portions of their interviews with the Duke of Sussex 38, as he continues to discuss his and Meghan's reasons for leaving the UK for California. "It never needed to be this way," Harry tells ITV's Tom Bradby in the preview, in which no questions can be heard. He goes on to refer to the leaking and the planting of stories in the British press, before telling Bradby, "I want a family, not an institution." At another point in the ITV interview, Harry says, "They feel as though it's better to keep us somehow as the villains, and they've shown absolutely no willingness to reconcile, although it's not clear who he's referring to." But he adds, "I'd like to get my father back. I'd like to have my brother back." In an interview with Anderson Cooper for 60 Minutes, Harry expands on allegations of leakings in the media and how negative stories have affected him and Meghan. He also tells Cooper why he's addressing these matters publicly. "Every single time I tried to do it privately, there have been briefings and leakings and planting of stories against me and my wife," Harry says. "You know the family motto is never complain, never explain. It's just a motto and it doesn't really hold." The Duke of Sussex goes on to share his explanation for how information makes its way into stories about the royals, while protecting members of the family. Through leaks, they'll speak or have a conversation with the correspondent, and that correspondent will literally be spoon-fed information and write the story. And at the bottom of it, they'll say they reached out to Buckingham Palace for comment, but the whole story is in fact Buckingham Palace commenting, he says. He adds, "So, when we're being told for the last 6 years we can't put a statement out to protect you, but you do for other members of the family, there becomes a point when silence is betrayal." In the eagerly anticipated book, which comes on the heels of the